Welcome back to Total Warhammer 3 in part 20 of our Wulfrik the Wanderer Mortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, we are here to finally bring down Conquata and the stronghold of Be'lakor while it is weak. Be'lakor is off in the seas somewhere, so we're going to go ahead and take the fight to him. It is a Lizardman city, so it's going to have the blinding towers. We're going to want to try to be very careful about who's getting hit by that. We have the Iceforged Legion ready to blast on over the walls and move up to hit anyone that dares to interfere with our conquest. Let's get this battle started. We'll immediately start things off by sending in our two big boys to start doing damage to the walls there, and I'll send the Mammoth up because it can start throwing things at them. You can start blasting away at these Chosen, who have so bravely chosen to decide to stay on those walls. Everyone else can kind of stay back. Let's bring the infantry, though, forward with our mage. Like so. And then the Skin Wolves as well, bring them up. They don't have a lot of range in themselves. We're going to keep doing all the damage we can with the Iceforged Legion. Blasting away at these Chosen here. They could hit this unit here. That's going to be all of the damage. You know what? Let's see if we can get them to blast these Chosen in the front. And if they miss, we just want to shoot the center of the line, it looks like. I did pass off the Giant Cygor Eye to this lad as well, so we've got all of the extra spells to be able to rip apart these Chosen of the Dark Gods. We're already having a really bad time. Metal spells dropping on down. Hate to see it. Well, he is getting javelin thrown at him as quickly as they can. You're very lucky that Vigo can't get in and attack you. And actually, those walls are through the gates. Send the boys in. We'll send Vigo straight in to capture the point. You move up. Send the Mammoth in as well, and everyone who wants to come down off those walls, we can go ahead and give a healthy dose of Dragon Greathorn there. Javelins up. Once we have cleaned out all of these infantrymen, we can start working on their larger targets with the javelins. And throwing axes up and over as well. More metal spells dropping down, making good work against our marauders there. Come on down and fight. What is it that you're scared of? All we have is mammoths. Well done, Iceforged Legion. Keep blasting away at those Chaos Warriors. Let's go ahead and switch to these guys here. They do not want to come down and fight. Alright, there's hounds moving on around as well, so we're going to want to keep that in mind. Come on back this way. We'll stand right where they're trying to build the barrier. Keep you guys off the wall there. They're going to keep casting spells where they can. Move them up out of that. Luckily, they are in a loose formation. He's just going to stay up on the walls and throw spells at us. Not a very brave strategy, but it's definitely one I can see them taking. The extra melee defense. Let's go ahead and hit this mage while he's down on the ground. Big fool. Iceforged Legion. Let's go ahead and give you guys some better targets. Oh, he didn't even go through the trap. That's nonsense. Keep moving on back. Iceforged Legion, you go ahead and blast away these Warhounds. One or two volleys should see them off pretty quickly. You keep chasing. We'll drop down the horn there and drop down some lightning. Enjoy. Make sure this mage is dead. All the lightning was missing its targets. It's kind of hitting all over. Should have cast it more centralized than I currently did. Let's get our Javelin men up on the walls. Basically, you guys gonna jump on the ladders, or what are you gonna do? Looks like no. That's fine. Let's send the Marauders in. Berserkers off to the side here. And then all of our chariots can start rolling around to the back flank, perhaps? I'm not sure. They're just blasting away at our lads with the towers is what they're trying to go for with all the damage. So we're going to pull you away so we can charge back in. Just have you guys get on the ladders. I don't know what you're taking the hard way for. Move the mage in. We can drop down a firestorm if you want to get too frisky. Jump on these Chaos Warhounds here. Drop down the extra melee defense. And we can drop down a firestorm on all of these hounds and elite Chaos Knights there. Around and destroy these Chaos Chariots. Don't let them leave. There we go. Proper damage. Go ahead and move in and stop these knights. We'll fireball at him first, though. There he goes. Fireball out. Now go ahead and charge on in. Let's bring you guys off to the side here if we're able, and then just kind of send our chariots in, crash in, and just get all the damage they can. Awesome. You guys are up on the walls. Let's go ahead and post up. Wait for those large targets to come on over. Extra melee defense for all the lads. Some discouragement as well. We'll fireball at the trolls, keep them from regenerating before they come on in. Flamestorm's starting to betray us. Can't really control it all that well, though, so nothing to be done. Let's drop the Doom and Darkness down on the trolls so they're scared off a little bit faster. Won't affect them right away, but any hits to their leadership will see them running sooner rather than later. Then we can turn you and charge down the Warbeast Chariot. Now they're just going to run. You cowards. They don't want to move in and fight at all. Let's move you up, start blasting away at some Marauder Horsemen. Yep, chariots are in. Gotta run down the rest of these lads here. Let's have the Marauders kind of post up in position right here. Berserkers that are surviving, move over to the side. What's you guys' plan? Let's pull the chariots back a little bit. You as well, come on back, away from the Gore Beasts. If you can come on in and help, that'd be great. Bring our Magician over. We'll throw a Burning Head through. Won't do that much damage, that's the only problem. He'll stop the regeneration on the trolls, though. Skin Wolves in. Chariots, let's come on over and crush these Marauder Great Weapons. You're still fairly safe. Bring you in, help out with these Gore Beast Chariots. Let's launch a fireball at them first. Love to see it. Throw a fireball at these trolls. Throwing axemen, let's bring them forward. Those axes flying. Nice shots. Scared the lads off pretty quickly too. The armor piercing on the Gore Beast Chariots is going to be nasty. We'll actually activate all of the spells we can. Then we'll throw down the Dragon Ogre's Greathorn. Scare off all of the Marauders. Jump into combat, please. We'll go ahead and pull the chariots back. So they can charge back in. Guys, pull in behind and throw those axes at the Chaos Spawn there. Not any kind of regeneration. Let's pull the Berserkers back. They're taking a lot of damage for free. Better targets back there.
Time for sorcery.
Arthur Mammoth has been doing a whole heap of nothing. We'll bring him up to help out our Lord there. I think now we'll drop the Curse of Ranthir once all of them are engaged here. Almost. How many more units do they have left? A few Chaos Warrior Halberds. You know, we'll save it. We'll go for normal defense. And drop a Doom and Darkness down on these trolls here. Awesome. Let's bring the chariots in, start charging. Damage they can. Stop those Gore Beast chariots from leaving. You guys go ahead and help out with these trolls. Pull away so we don't get hit by the axemen. Sounds like a real bad time. How much magic we have left? Not much. Let's pull on away. Have the Marauders move in as one huge force here to help out with the Mammoth. Chariots are taking a lot of damage. It's not even able to fight because of the chariots. There we go. Scared off those knights pretty quickly. Alright, here comes the Exalted Hero there. We'll go ahead and drop everyone here's melee defense and attack. Jump you against that group there, and we should be able to beat the brakes off of those guys. Move up and start hurting this tower here. You roll with them. Axemen come on over just to lend some help. Let's have 2 javelins go up this direction. 2 others on the other side. Bring it on, fools. Activate all the abilities there. keep fighting. Have the chariots try to disrupt the back line here. We'll pull through and take out these marauders behind them. You chase them down. Shaman Sorcerer, go ahead and launch a Burning Head through to weaken their leadership even further. Excellent. We're not even using that for the damage, it's just for the leadership drop. Everyone here, jump on this poor lord that is still remaining to fight, so you gotta give it to him. Go ahead and halt the fire from you guys. Actually, never mind, there are still some enemies up here at the top. Halberdiers are coming on down. Little by little. Got jumped by trolls, don't like to see that. Have the Marauder Chariots pull through then and attack the trolls. One of them go hit these Marauder Chosen. Marauder Chosen. That's not their name. Hit the platform there, you can keep hunting down that guy. More Marauders can come on around this side. Definitely use the help. All Chariots crash on into these Chaos Warriors. Throwing axes flying where they are, but I think we probably have them broken. Lovely chariot charge, and that's the victory. Finally, the stronghold of Bellicor falls. And Egil finally reigns supreme, bringing down Conquata. We only lost 176 in the fight, so nicely done. Mammoths were the real heroes there. We'll go ahead and sack the settlement for the gold. It does lower the settlement as well in level, but I'm not so worried. We're taking the sacks of gold and running. And we will definitely claim this. I don't need them to have any more dark fortresses for the moment.
Slaughter the sheep.
Thank you. That'll weaken his recruitment by a lot. He does still have all of his ROR units, though, and anything he can pull from the area, so still a deadly lad. And I think what we'll want to do next is, even if we lose Conquata, we'll want to charge on over it and eliminate this tribe once more, just so we don't get any reinforcements coming on over to help Bellicor. He's going to be nasty enough by himself.
Yes, Lord.
Alright, and for your soldiers, your lads are looking pretty nice. Let's come on back over and give you the Swelling of Doom. Oh, never mind. Takers of All is way better. Post-battle loot? Yes, please.
War unceasing.
Vigo will give you a little bit more Wound Maker capabilities there, up to 573 attack. Not bad.
True savages.
And let's see. To fight against Bellicor, what would help us the most? Cascading Fire Cloak would give us more melee defense. He's able to drop it by a lot, but this would help out quite a bit, especially with Egil's already additional bumps. So yeah, let's go for the Cascading Fire Cloak. Weird to hear. I think the defensive spell against Bellicor is going to be very useful. Carl, you putrid fella. We'll go ahead and give you the Dominating Presence. That passive income to the experience.
I hear you.
Give Tar, your buddy here, got an area of effect spell. Soul Blight drops armor and the damage. Not bad, we'll go for it. Soul Blight. Huge Jarl. We definitely want Burning Head. And then for Greidel here. Flaming Sword a area spell? Yeah, we'll give him the Flaming Sword. It's fairly cheap, and we can use it to just activate Kindle Flame and start chopping through some fellas.
Tribal fury.
Sounds good. Let's repair up Conquata, and then we'll go for... Oh, hang on now. The Ruined Ogham Stones and an odd assortment of standing stones have long held watch over Albion, enacting an ancient purpose that has long been forgotten. Extra income from all buildings. Winds of magic power reserve change while increasing, and then more control. Yeah, we'll go for that monument there. No reason not to. Let's grab the bloody bulwark as well. We'll leave the Norse encampment down there damaged. If Bellicor wants it, he can have it. Got 28,000 gold sitting in the treasury now, which is incredible. Use it to increase our defenses a little bit. Really just in the areas that need it. Give Felman some more soldiers, which he desperately needs. I think this is only going to take 2 turns. Let's grab some more mammoths. It's going to drop us a deficit even further there since we have so many mammoths running around. But I will quickly disband the marauders that we need to in order to maintain this force. And do all the raiding we need to as well. It's going to be necessary to bring down Prince Sigvald. Money won't help us at all if we're dead. Let's go ahead and grab the tribals. Nah, that's a bit dangerous. We'll save on the tribal stronghold. Lair the Troll King also save. A lot of places I don't want to spend gold. Raid Fort Ostrosk then. Alexandrinov needs better walls. Just because it has our port at heart. And we'll grab the Skull Laden encampment here. We'll save the rest of our gold. Thorhall, we need you to raid somewhere that's actually enemy territory instead of friendly. We'll come over into Fort Ostrosk then. Start moving up to actually settle Strokov.
The crow directs me.
Keep raiding. Sadly not gaining any gold from raiding friendly territory.
I guide the tribe.
Do ya? Alright, Aslog, we need to have you moving down and keeping things
Journeying.
nice and scouted out. Altdorf is
Get lost.
very unhappy with us. I don't care. We'll move on through, grab diplomacy. All-Seeing Eye is the only one that wants to give us any kind of... They want to be a military alliance? No, absolutely not. Last thing before we end the turn, then, is we will come on over and check our Monsters Arcanum and start off another one of our hunts. The Brood Queens of Karak Azul give us the Arachnarok eggs. Gives us some summons of spider hatchlings. That sounds awesome. And actually fairly easy. Blogar the Mountain Titan is brutish and highly flatulent. Big ol' stinky giant. Yeah, let's go for the next one. Let's kind of go down the line. Move any character to Valaya's Sorrow. Oh man, it's a long ways away. Alright. It is no exaggeration that very few things truly scare the Northmen and the other abominable inhabitants of the North, least of all spiders. However, when they take the form of Venom Queens, gigantic in size and made up for in numbers by their hatchling swarms, most would prefer not to face one. The only real upside of encountering a Venom Queen is that there are rarely more than one in any one place at a time. Killing just one is hard enough. Recently, harrowing stories have started circulating that gigantic Venom Queens are grouping into vast spider swarms in the lands of the south. The most recent spate of appearances have been in the eastern Badlands, where they've taken over swaths of land, devouring any that come near. To most, this will be terrifying news, but to the hunter, this is the prime opportunity for a worthy sacrifice. Time to get more information. Indeed. We need to move down to Valaya's Sorrow, is it? Are we able to see that from here? That is a long ways away. Alright, Aslog. Your new journey awaits.
A pact.
Indeed. Get on down here to Valaya's Sorrow. Stat, it's going to be a few turns before you get there. So that one is going to be a minute before we actually get any progress. That's fine. Over here at R now, we have a little bit of gold. I am going to spend just a smidge more on defenses. 2,000 there on defenses, and then we will upgrade the raiding port. It's a good idea. Ooh, our port treasury. This is getting dicey. Alright, the Decadent Host has hit Krakadrak. Gives us a valiant defeat here. This is going to be a tough fight, and actually I think we may have just bankrupted our armies. Uh-oh. If we lose this one, we're going to be in for a tough time. So let's jump on in. We'll have to defend this one to try to keep them out of Krakadrak. Defending the walls is going to be really tough. But luckily, the Seeker Chariots and such are pretty susceptible to being shot at by towers, so we'll do what we can. To the defense. Alright, just the fact that they have so many mages in this squad is going to make it nasty enough. They're attacking from two completely different angles, which fully makes sense if one's going to be trying to bring us down. They don't have any ranged units, so it's probably going to be best for us to actually try to throw as much stuff as we can at them from the walls. This one's going to be tough. Other side here, what do we have to work with? It's actually a much smaller force. It just has a Tinchian sorcerer. Oh, our poor unarmored boys are going to get obliterated. Luckily, he's not going to be great against anyone on the walls themselves. Let's kind of see how do we best take care of this. I think we want to get most of our forces over here to deal with their infantry teams. And then we can try to fall back and help out with the other squad later on. We definitely need to leave some Marauder Spearmen back, because if we lose these key buildings, which is all the AI is really going to care about, we do start losing quite quickly. Those victory tickets up there at the top. So we'll grab the weakened boys, keep them back over here, act as kind of a stop block. Not a very long one. Is the other mage of metal? Of course he is. What, he's got Guinness Golden Hounds and Final Transmute? That is going to be really bad. Alright, well our poor infantry teams on the wall are going to get sliced in half. Let's go ahead and grab some Marauders. Waiting on the wings there. We need these Berserkers to kind of survive into the late game, so we're going to kind of keep them back in this gulch here. And this is where we'll defend if we need to. Let's throw in the defense towers. Here. And here. And we'll have to hold in this position here. We've got all 4 of these guys. Let's spread them out a little bit because I don't trust any of the metal spells. Perfect. Who else are we missing? Throwing axes, which we'll bring over here. We'll kind of throw them outside of the wall and start harassing people once they come in on the gates themselves. And then... who else? Just the other Marauder Great Axes and the Lord himself. So let's go ahead and put in those Great Axes, I'd say up here. Ready to reinforce. And then the Lord-esque that we'll keep back a little ways. All the magic makes this a little bit more tough. Alright. Infantry, ranged, the boys, begin. Bring it. Let's make sure our towers are blasting away at these Summoners of Rage there. Should have probably taken more towers. Not a bad call. Let's go ahead and get you guys up on the walls there. They're going to sit firm and stay in one's position. Make sure these towers are firing on good targets. Let's go ahead and start blasting away Forsaken. Actually, take it back. Delete those spawn. Spawn are by far the most dangerous unit there.
Where's the enemy?
Captured a neutral victory point. Look at me. Doing all the things. It's really good damage there. But it won't be enough. These guys are going to get to the walls probably pretty easily. Let's make sure these towers are firing the entire time. Is there any kind of... go for a monument that gives us more base weapon damage, or maybe just a trap? Weaken them. Save the rest of it. We'll be able to start throwing stuff really soon. I'll want the axes to be going in on the demon spew there. Come on, keep hitting those summoners. Going for some metal spells on the wall there. Gonna do some really good damage. There was no way to react to that. It kicked off and it immediately started casting. Come on. Rip into them. I will save these, though. I want them to be throwing their javelins at large targets. The other side, they've almost made it to the walls. Let's focus down the same unit of Marauders there for these guys. See if they can do so much damage that they actually can't get up to the walls and do anything to us. More metal spells dropping down. Can't do a lot about it other than absorb. Keep fighting. Bring our own horsemen outside. They have reached the walls there with the Forsaken, or the Slaneshi Marauders. Let's pull you guys back. Hold firm here. We'll push the Axemen forward. Have the Javelins that are running behind them. If they can escape. We'll see. Let's start putting in more towers where we can here. I'd say... not a bad spot. Those are hounds over there. Let's keep them back inside the gates. Metal spells coming down on them. Can we switch their positioning there? Does that keep them safe? Or at least more safe? Alright, we're in real big trouble now. Pull them back into the defensive position here. Now we're in serious trouble. You can eliminate the wild spawn, that'd be great. Our Marauder Hunters are starting to get torn apart by that other group. Flee on away with our horsemen. Looks like they decided to take the slow path. What are you guys doing? Run! Oh, they're on skirmish mode. That's why. Yeah, they're gonna die. Unfortunate. Put them on guard mode so they can start firing on anything behind them. Now let's go ahead and upgrade. We want a piercing tower 3 if we're gonna get anything at all. Oh, they didn't manage to escape. How sad. And prepare yourselves. Here they come. Move it back in.
Now is our time.
Bring down the simulant slaughtercade if you can. You guys are actually holding for a while. Pull away from all those hounds, but they're definitely not going to make it. Go around, just start claiming all the different points. How much fun that is. Alright, move on in. Surround and destroy where you can. If I send these berserkers, their chances are they'll get caught out and destroyed, but I kind of need them to try to bring down that mage. Helps us take down the next fight. A little bit easier. Keep chasing fools off because they are aggressive. Add in the piercing tower 3. Got people up on the walls, shutting them down now. Fair enough. They flee on away. Keep them surrounded. Let's get the champions moved up into this position now as well. Charge you guys together in on that group of Forsaken. No, the Swords of Chaos made it inside. That's going to be a nightmare. Keep you guys back. The Nurgle hero has healed up pretty much to full. We can take out some of these individuals. That'd be great. Come over here and start fighting with the Demon Spew, please. You can kill this sorcerer before the Swords of Chaos get there. That'd be great. I just don't have a whole lot of faith in you. And they all ran through the trap. It just doesn't seem to be mattering. They've just got a little bit better damage than we do. Charge these Marauders in. You fire on the Swords of Chaos. Get that damage in where you can. Any more towers in back here? I don't think so. We can get one back here. Piercing tower. There's as much obnoxious damage as we can. Start chopping on him. They've been flanked by demonettes, which is a bad time for anyone. Back inside the walls here, looks like the chain lightning destroyed what was left of our units, which tends to be what it does. Let's get on back up here and grab another tower where we can. Just to plink away at any fools we can for the moment. Oh, the chain lightning gets back into this group too. How unfortunate. Summoners of Rage are more interested in chasing off our own units than staying in to fight. You guys are back, let's bring you in. Oh, they're all over the place? Never mind. That's not going to work well for anyone. Bring down these secret chariots. There's only 2 of them left. You get a couple nice chops in. They're bogged down. Alright, stand firm here. Don't have a lot more choices. You can slay the summoners. That would be great. Only one. No, there's still 2. Oh, now there's only one. One left. Come on, guys, get them. We can take down these elite units. That makes the recapturing much easier, because we're about to most likely be very bankrupt. Somehow I was able to pull through the line the second time there. They almost took down the sorcerer. Some more good hits with their axes and he's done. Yeah, we're just going to completely ignore the Sorcerer of Nurgle and hunt everyone down on the Summoners of Rage there. These guys are back. Let's go ahead and have them just throw some javelins at whoever they can. Alright, those Berserkers are now gone. We're about to lose our key building there in the center. And the Spawn of Slash have moved it on in. Can you maybe shoot them instead of the weaker targets? towers in interesting spots. We're about to lose the key position and the victory point in one swoop.
The dark gods command me.
Play these summoners.
So be it.
Make this defeat worth it for us.
So be it.
Try to find if anywhere else we can do some damage to them. I don't think we can. They're about to capture this point. We go away too soon. Unfortunate. We can upgrade this, but it's going to stop firing for a moment, which we really don't need.
Chaos Marauders. Heed your
For those summoners. Did, I think, manage to bring down the Seeker Chariots, too. Which is great.
Retreat!
Oh, they're done.
What do you mean? Your will.
Keep fighting.
Mortal fool.
There's only 2 summoners left. You guys can get them. And then everyone else is going to avoid a fight. How brave.
Bring us to
We move over. I
carnage.
guarantee you, the second we move over, they're just waiting for me to try to get out of the way. Let's come on over and do nothing, actually. We're just going to wait for them to move over to us. See the AI. You're winning. You're still playing kind of cowardly. Give them the chop. Should at least bring down the Summoners of Rage.
Chaos Marauders.
One more chop. There we go. Turn you around and fight those Marauders of Slanesh so you don't get rear charge there. You guys try to move through. Watercade shouldn't get a charge bonus for that one.
Chaos Marauders.
Alright, they are not going to brace very well for this. Let's go ahead and charge them in now.
Kill the Summoners.
Alright, champions, if we can just slay this Sorcerer, that would be far better than bringing down the Sorcerer, the Swords of Chaos there.
They will succumb.
For as many of these idiots as we can, but I think that's going to be the white flag for our armies and a valiant defeat. We tried hard. And we did end up losing it, but we did delete the Summoners of Rage as well as some of their Secret Chariots, so the army has been blunted ever so slightly. Let's see what they choose. Cracker Jack belongs to them now. I'm very concerned for our income. We're not quite bankrupt yet. Not quite. Where'd Bellicor go? He turned and ran. He's going to go try to take out one of our other weak and dark fortresses. That is coward stuff, but not to be unexpected. Alright, Cormac, we need to turn you around and get you after the Pack Ice Bay. Let's have Eggold chase down the rest of these Norskins on the other side here. Should be a quick, simple victory. Yep, decisive. We don't lose anyone in the auto resolve, so we're going to smush them. Get rid of this weak tribe once more. And we will go ahead and... Can we see how close we are to allegiance with the Eagle? Long ways off. We may grab this one for the Serpent. Oh no, we just need to occupy it. No reason to waste all that extra gold right now.
All the way.
Alright, I will not repair the Citadel of the Isle of Wights. I will delete this building here. Let everything else upgrade as is. We don't have the gold to spend. Come on over. Carl, you need to get running even more quickly. Let's jump into the Sarl encampment. Sigvald is on his way. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have a chance to recruit these mammoths on in. We may want to kick their recruitment option out.
I hear you.
Wulfrik will go ahead and give you the items that were once yours. Let's give you Ancient Frostworm Scale once more there. And your armor. Where's my Mammoth Hide Cape? Thank you, sir. Wulfrik's back up to where he should be. We can start ourselves a fight with Volmir.
The correct path.
Harold hiding up there in Crackadrak. Oh, why flee, coward? Stand and fight.
Fear me.
Okay, we gained some more followers. Can we hunt this guy down? Oh man, not quite. The kind of nonsense. Well, at least get in his way so he doesn't have a chance of getting past us.
Into corpses.
You're lucky. And then we'll have Throg raid. It's going to anyway. Well, instead of raiding, we should probably get in there and do some damage. Did we weaken you enough to kill you in one go with Throg? Oh, not quite. Close defeat. Alright, we will start off the next episode with a siege against Krakadrak, bringing down the force that did steal the settlement from us like a bunch of rudes. He is now flying around at a disc of Zinch, though, so not many of our units can be able to touch him. You're lucky we don't have the Frostworm over here, otherwise he would be in a real bad day. Either way, though, I am out of time for today. I've been Space Wizard of War. Remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Zone, and I will see you on the next one.